Warm Pacific greetings. Welcome to another episode of Pacific Health Talanoa with Lorenzo on BLU TV. Mahalo lelei, koe tau por kalama Talanoa mo ui lelei e ni e kāinga Pasifiki, o ku au whiawhia ke whakawhailoa ki atu a Pakilau Manase Lua, ke mā Talanoa whikau aki mo e wike o ku katoa ngai, e lea whakatonga I Aotearoa. Wike katoa ngai o e lea whakatonga. Well, I love the theme. Whakakoloa o Aotearoa aki a e ako lelei, enriching Aotearoa with holistic education. The first of a series of Pacific mass vaccination events began yesterday, making immunizations against COVID-19 for communities more accessible, especially for our Pacific community. As of this week, 56% of the eligible Pacific population, 12 years plus, have received at least one dose of the vaccine. Joining me to talk more about the Tongan Language Week and the massive vaccination event at one of our Tongan churches on Pavona Road is the co-chair for the Tongan COVID-19 response group, Pakilau Manase Lua. Talo falava, malo lelei, Pakilau.
Malo lava, malelangi mama, ya, malo lau maria ho eki mo lelei kainga tonga kotoa hinga lua pe. Malo.
Malo e tau lava, Pakilau. Enriching Aotearoa with holistic education, it is a theme for this year's Tongan Language Week. What does that look like? What is holistic education?
I think for us, education is an important thing for all Tongans. And Tongans love the pursuit of knowledge, but not only that, to use that knowledge in a useful way, like we're using it here today to get our people vaccinated. All of us have joined together to form the Kolotonga village here in Mangere, to get our communities vaccinated. And unfortunately, there's a lot of misinformation flying around the social media around the vaccination. So we are using this platform and also panels of experts like doctors and nurses to talk about the vaccine and COVID. And so that's also education. So that's what we're doing here.
And up to 60,000 Tongans live in Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland. The target is to vaccinate at least 3,000 Tongans over 3 days, I believe.
Yes.
Are we achieving that goal?
We are achieving it. Yesterday, we vaccinated 811, despite the weather and the cold. Today, we've just surpassed the 930 mark, and we've still got 2 hours to go. So we're on track to hit the 1,000. Tomorrow is the big day, and we know most of our people will be coming out tomorrow. My fear is we'll run out of vaccine by midday. Wow. So we'll hit the target easy tomorrow. But yesterday and today, we're like testers for the big day tomorrow.
I'm more concerned about our youth, our young people, Pakilau. What is the response from our young people?
Yeah, that's a good question. Also, our young people were hesitant. To be honest, a lot of our Tongan youth didn't want to get vaccinated because they feel left out and not heard, you know? So the thing is, a lot of them want to hear the messages from people of their age, not crusty old fellas like me. They want to hear young people, sports stars, music stars, pop stars, you know? They want to hear the message from people they look up to. And so that's what our next phase will be. Once we've done this, we're going to do a youth-focused event. My co-chair, Melissa Lama, who's the president of Otago University, a young woman. She will lead that strategy with MJ and other of our Tongan young people. They did a survey of 850 people around the country. 400 were Tongan. We're going to use that information with other groups like the Tonga Trust and other Finau and this group out west. Group it all together and come up with a youth strategy.
Now, we just started seeing all these pop-up vaccination centers in churches. What caused the delay ever since the vaccination began in Aotearoa, New Zealand? Why was it delayed getting the vaccination into churches, Pakilau?
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person also. I'm way down in the food chain. You should be asking the Minister of Pacific Peoples, Aupito, and those guys up there in the higher power. I'm just a little guy on the ground doing my little bit. Because I know the community, we listen to the community and their voices, and we just act on what they want. We don't care about all the rules and whatnot. End of the day, we're doing it for them, and they're doing it for themselves. That's all we're doing.
Thanks, Pakilau. And with the mistreatment of our people still happening in MIQ and in hospital care, do we have the right support systems in MIQ for our Pacific people?
I don't believe we do. And I think a lot of our people stuck in MIQ, because they don't complain, our people are resilient and they're proud. When a Palangi asks them, are you okay? They'll go, yes, I'm okay, when they might be dying in pain. And so those cultural things, the Palangi won't know. Only our people know that. So it's important that they see their own people working there and they feel comfortable. So we need to push for that. Our people looking after our own, that's the key. Ethnic specific, it works every time. We've proven it here.
Thanks, Pakilau. I love that. So with our vaccination center at our Tongan church on Favona Road, so people come and get vaccinated, do they also get some sort of extra support, for their families?
Yeah, absolutely. We understand what it's like on the ground. When your cupboards are bare, you've been in lockdown now for 2 weeks. Some of us haven't been at work. You don't have any money in the account. So we've got a little mea lofa. It's a cultural thing, We're thanking them for coming out in the cold because, it takes petrol to get your car to A to B. That's what the Palangis forget. They keep saying, go and get vaccinated, not knowing that some of us, our petrol gauge is on E all the time, So we use that reality and we make sure they come and they have a little something to get them back home.
Thank you so much, Pakilau. And is this vaccination center specifically for Tongan or is it open to the wider community?
Hey, it's open for anyone. We've had a lot of Samoans, Cook Island, Māori, lots of people come through here and use it. And, this is a big whānau. It's only branded for Tonga because we're concerned about the low vaccination rates for Tongans, but it's open to anyone. We allow everyone in.
Thank you so much, Pakilau. And lastly, what is your message in Tongan to our community in Mangere and South Auckland?
Malo pito, hoi ki mo kai nga mo mea mai, koe awhaka o si enia pongpongi, koe ni e awa pē tau kolotonga, o au peki e taimi e whiawhi ni ma, koe manawa si ina osi e whaito o. O koska mata ke lahi hono ave whaito o ai hukumalui, toi leka pē. Mo ulaka mai na osi, ka mau e whainga maari he kau pālangi, ulahi na hukumalui, ka koe whainga koe ni ke lele e tonga kotoa. Tua whaatu mo mea mai.
Thank you so much, Pakilau, the co-chair of the Tongan COVID-19 response team. Thank you so much. Malo au pito. Malo i Maatonga hulu Malui drive-in from the 9 to 11 of September. Koe hulu Malui drive-in Ma'aikai ngā Tonga at number 143 Favona Road, Mangere. Tomorrow is the last day and it is open to our wider community. I will conclude and end our Talanoa with Pakilau Manase Lua with this TikTok to celebrate, to end the celebration of the Tongan Language Week and to, send aroha and alofa to our Tongan community. Malo pito.
Thank you.
Hello. Tala. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I can't answer your call at the moment. But if you can leave your name and a short detailed message after I hang up.
Tala, why are you pretending to be an answer phone again?
Haha, jokes.
How are you?
I was a lot better before you call up.
Nepito no fai homalele ngaku o whanongo he talamahea Tane kolosi ai e kue ta e hautu I whakalewelewa si ai e kue e ta e hautu I whakalewelewa ko e siuwha ka hakonoa ai taulu a taweki o ma e whikumiki he api moa no e matakali Polinisia he tue tue kai fefe
Squad, baby. Rex, J. Sands.
Oh, say I'm a say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting on me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move out in the come here. Yeah, they on the nail, to dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, tama in, they not the pipe, to get out, say.